Well, hello you guys. I figured this apron is fitting for this sucker. First, I might have addressed this in my previous video. One time in my old house on Orange Street in Gloversville, I cut a watermelon up on the counter. The inside of it was completely rotten. So when I cut it in half, all of the juice dripped down between my oven and the cabinets to the point where the stench of that, whatever came out of that watermelon, oh my Lord. It was completely the rotted watermelon smell, which I never will forget. So ever since then, that was probably 10 years ago, I cut my watermelons in the sink. You might think that's strange, but if it's going to be rotten and the juice is going to come out, it goes into the sink. What I'm about to do, I don't advise anybody to do unless they've got some knife experience. Sometimes I'm not safe with myself. Years ago, my daughter, her friend brought me this knife from a butcher shop. It is not for a watermelon, but it is my tool of choice. It's for meat. It's for boning meat. But it is my tool of choice for a watermelon because I don't know why. I could push down on it, and I'm going to show you the way I cut it. So I cut a watermelon. The tip is here. I cut it down the center first, and these are getting tougher as I get older to do. I used to be a lot stronger than I am now. So I don't know if you can even see, but I'm cutting it in the sink. So right now, if this was rotted, all of the juice ran out. It was I had to have someone help me move my stove out. This is a good one. I'm going to put half of it over here just for working with it purposes. And then you're going to see the stupidest technique that I don't even know if it's the right way. I've seen people peel the outsides like I do my pineapples. I want to know, give me some tips. What do you guys do? So now I'm cutting it. Oh, I'm cutting it. The stem is still there. I'm just cutting it in half so that I can work with a quarter of the watermelon at a time. It just makes life easier. You know how when you go to the store, you buy a quarter of a watermelon and you pay a whole lot more? I looked, I think this was $4.29 for the whole watermelon, which is the cheapest I found so far. I didn't cut this enough. So why am I so weak? Well, I talked to a woman yesterday, Angela. She didn't give me much hope. Apparently this gets worse. So I think I'm probably pretty strong. In this Rubbermaid, I'm going to start working with a quarter of it. This is just me. My technique, like I said, I'll put it in the sink just to make it easier. Hopefully you could see it. So what I do is I make a checkerboard on the watermelon. I'm cutting strips into it like this, like this. I'm cutting just chunks. So then I start cutting it like this. Does this make any sense what I'm doing? So once I do this, when the whole idea of this is when I turn it into that bowl, they all dump out into that bowl. Believe it or not, I have you in front of my kitchen window and the window's open. So now I just have skin left. There's really not even any more worth trying to get. Maybe that chunk. It might be just a little. If you see that, you just get a chunk at a time. But in my bowl are chunks of watermelon. The rind I'm going to put in the garbage. So that's one quarter. Now I'll do this quarter the same way. I do strips. Strip, 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 strip. And come down this way. So you're basically making a checkerboard. And this is another boning knife, just a smaller one. Use what you're comfortable with. Like I said, I'm 62, and I'm certain I made a lot of mistakes and did it all different ways over the years. But this was the way I learned in a restaurant when they do. See, so there's not much meat left in that watermelon when I get done with it. And then the rind goes to the garbage. So now that's half of the watermelon. Now I'm going to taste it because last week we bought one. It was so good. This one's not as good, but it's good. It's not as sweet though. So now I'm going to move the bowl out because any cutting I do, I feel safer when it's below me and in the sink. So I'm going to cut this and do it the same way. I'll be right back. So I've got the other one cut in quarters again. I'm just going to keep filling my bowl. I'm cutting strips, 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 keeping that knife pointed into the watermelon and away from you. You never get the knife to your hand. It always stays in the rind. And I do both sides to ensure that when I dump it out, it fills the bowl and not the sink. Does this help you at all? I mean, when I was 20, I wish I saw somebody do this because it would have changed my life. I would have done it. I think I told you my main tips I've showed people is definitely putting the can opener under the jar lid. That one is the life changer of opening jars. The towel over the KitchenAid when you're putting powdered sugar in and mixing for frosting. And maybe this watermelon. These might be my life-saving tips that I've given in the kitchen. I don't know. At least I would have liked to have known them. So obviously, I'm not going to fit the other quarter watermelon into this Rubbermaid container. But it's going to go on top for right now. So I'm going to cut my... I don't know why I took the bucket out. That was dumb. I'm going to cut my strips. So I'm using the smaller knife when it's time to cut the checkerboards. The bigger knife is to cut the whole melon, or even when I did the half a melon. It just works for me. They're tools. Like I said, I'm a tool. The men have their tool sheds, and I consider... I lost one to the sink. What's happening is my hands are wet, and the watermelon is wet. So it's really slippery. That's why be very careful. These knives are super sharp. And I'm paying attention to it rather than to you. Sorry. Okay. That's the end. So I just asked my husband, and we're going to put these out under a tree in the backyard and let animals nibble on them. Hopefully the animals will nibble on them rather than the things. Well, we're not planting a big garden, but last year I couldn't decide if us putting them out was detrimental. Look how much that makes. And that is for the week. Like we'll both eat this. We eat this late at night when we're watching television. Watermelon is so good for you. Push it out, you know. If I shake it, yep, it's probably going to have a lid on it and fit fine. That's Watermelon 101. What do you think? Do you enjoy this? Love you guys. Bye.